Good.
Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. It is Wednesday, August 13th, 2014, and that is the mark of our 4th year anniversary here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. We are going to be, in a few moments, crowning our Gamer of the Year. So a lot of our regulars are here. Everybody's really excited to see who this year's Gamer of the Year is going to be, and it's been a great year, a lot of amazing things going on. But before we do that, let's talk with some of our previous Gamers of the Year. If we could get Matt Rocco over here. This is Matt Rocco, our first Gamer of the Year from 2011.
What's up, gamers?
Again, Matt, you are our easy choice at first year. It's like you had so many amazing scores going on. You set the first world record here with Halley's Comet, and it's even still you've been continually setting new scores, and beyond that, you've had just a great rapport with like all the gamers here, and it's always great having you, and we appreciate you coming out to the arcade tonight to support. Bring in our new Gamer of the Year.
For sure. This has been like my second family. I've met so many great people at this arcade, and I know I haven't been in as much as normal, but I guess the baby will do that for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. We appreciate you coming out. Any thoughts to who you think should be Gamer of the Year this year?
My plug goes for Fred DeHart.
Fred DeHart.
God, Fred put in so much work this year. I mean, when we had that Battle of the Arcades, Fred was here like 4 or 5 nights a week just working on games that I've never seen him work on and putting up great scores. I mean, put up over 100,000 in Zax on a game that he never even touched, and Fred's put up a bunch of world records this year. You know, he beat my G.I. Joe, congrats for that, and put up 1,000,000 points in Sky Shark, so hands down I think it should be Fred DeHart tonight.
A lot of great things that Fred's done. Can't overlook all the other great players here, though.
No, for sure.
Norbert Vail, Jamie Tibbetts. It's a long, Chris Teeter, Brian Keita, long list of a lot of great scores.
Long list, yeah. I mean, if you could have 2, sure, that would be a lot easier for you. When we can only have 1, I have to go with Fred tonight.
Awesome.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you so much, man. Great having you here again. Thank you for coming out. Matt Rocco again, 2011 Gamer of the Year, first world record setter here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. Let's bring in our second Gamer of the Year, James White, who is, again, another one of our great regulars, continuously setting new scores and world records. And here he is. He's brought his Twin Galaxies Award. He was giving that out in the Icon event out in Iowa. We had another great event. Walter Day, Billy Mitchell, Steve Ritchie, George Lutz, Joel West. So many great people. Too many to name them all. Lonnie McDonald. So James, you were our 2012 Gamer of the Year. Again, you've been so dominating here at the arcade. You work on so many great games. You see so many scores come and go. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to have you out here at the arcade, and we're fortunate to have you here out so often. We appreciate that you've come to meet with all the other regulars here to coronate our new Gamer of the Year. So.
Well, I'll try not to make this that long, but like I said, I don't know if I have much words to say, but this is where I was 2 years ago when I got the Gamer of the Year. The Gamer of the Year. How did I feel? I was shocked, and I was humble. People were coming to me and then say, "It says you're looking for your date, Jim." I tell them, "You don't know that." And now, 2 years, I'm going to be witnessing a new Gamer of the Year. And actually, after me, it's going to be Walters. And then after that, who knows? I mean, I'm not giving you any spoilers. I don't like spoilers. But whoever gets it, I'm sure he will be a great Gamer of the Year. Go on.
If you had to vote, who would you think would be our new Gamer of the Year? Who are you rooting for to win?
DeHart deserves it.
Fred DeHart?
Fred DeHart.
Very interesting. It's again always, James, great having you out here. We love watching you play, and we look forward to watching you set some scores tonight, hopefully. So you had a great run with your 2012 year. That was you did.
It was good. It was good. It was good.
It was great.
It was humble.
Great.
It was good. And Walters did a fine job with, and Rachel being first lady, which so if whoever has. I am the only person that ever had the Game of the Year title that's single. So I'm not trying to ladies out there. Sorry, Mom. It's just a joke. I don't mind being single. I'll still live with my parents. It's fine. I'm fine. All right, never mind. Well, it's a pleasure.
James.
That's enough.
Thank you very much, James.
Okay.
Congrats. Thank you for bringing that too. James White, everybody. What a great player here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. Let's quickly bring in our 2013 Gamer of the Year, Matt Walters. His last day in office. Matt Walters, the current Gamer of the Year for 2013.
Yes.
You've had a amazing run. You've continuously set new world records throughout the year.
It's true.
Your attitude and the way you've impacted the arcade has been tremendous. Like
Thank you.
So many of the players, especially in this last year, have you've become great friends with them. You've really made this community so much stronger.
Thank you.
And everybody, so many of the players here have looked up to you, and you're always so helpful. And every score that you have, you're willing to give information and how you did it. And we've seen some great high score runs between you and Jamie Tibbetts over from the Underground Retrocade.
It's true.
So many of our regulars here: Fred DeHart, Chris Teeter, James White, Matt Rocco. You've gone back and forth in so many scores. And
Right.
It's always hard to pick Gamer of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
But again, last year everybody was very unanimous that it should be you.
Yeah.
And that goes to show like how well respected you are here.
It means a
And
lot. Definitely.
it's been great watching you help shape.
I think is really hard to come by in this scene. I think that this scene is sometimes it's very easy for it to become sort of cliquish, and you've really helped us to see how it can sort of be more integrated. And your example is, I think, what all of us have tried to follow. I don't think that there could be this kind of community without an arcade leading by example. So that's really meant a lot to all of us. And, you know, it's not always going to be perfect. We're always going to want new games. We're always going to want games to work, 400 games to work perfectly all the time. We're always going to want Dark Presence to be done in 2011. I'm just kidding. But, it's something that we want. We want everything all the time. And the only reason we want all that stuff is because you have given us such a high standard to want everything. I mean, when we started coming here, I think if you ask every gamer here, their conception of an arcade was 20 games, half of them down, a few pinball machines, and a Coke machine in the corner, and that was it. And now we come in here, and we act like 500 games isn't enough. So thank you very much as well.
Certainly. Again, thank you so much for everything you've done. If you had to pick, again, there's been so many amazing things done this year.
Right.
If you had to pick one person in your mind who is Gamer of the Year, to you,
Yes.
amongst all the amazing feats done,
Right.
Battle of the Arcades, all the Capcom Week and Konami Week, and so many world records and high scores, and even again when we're picking our Gamer of the Year, we look at how everybody's interacted with the community.
Right.
You've headed up a lot of trips out to Star Worlds and Underground Retrocade, and it's that factors in too, because
Right.
community has made this place so recognizable, and that's one thing that our new Gamer of the Year, we look to them to
Right.
carry on.
Well, if I had to pick one Gamer of the Year this year, I think I would pick Fred DeHart. And the reason why is because Fred has set so many scores on so many different types of games. He's been fantastic when it comes to shooters. I remember showing Fred DeHart his first shmup ever, and that was at the Underground Retrocade. And that shmup was Super Space Fortress Macross. And at that time, he and I both didn't have the skill level, but I watched Fred excel beyond my abilities on a lot of games. But then I also watched him play platformers that I could never possibly play. I watched him take a fighting record down this year. And I think that and his sense of classics, he's got enough of the classics at a high level that I've never seen a gamer with a more versatile portfolio than Fred DeHart. There's been a lot of great individual accomplishments this year. I think at times Chris Teeter has been the best gamer in this arcade. I think at times Peter Gores has been the best gamer in this arcade. And I think at times a lot of individuals have had such great individual accomplishments that you know they have the potential to be Gamer of the Year. Jeremiah Smith, his performance, during that first week that we had the feature. And that was an amazing week because we'd never done something with 20 games before. But Konami Week champion Jeremiah Smith, an amazing run. That accomplishment alone. But then all the other fighting game guys as well. But when it comes to Gamer of the Year, and Fred is somebody who really cares about community a lot as well, I feel Fred DeHart is definitely the choice for Gamer of the Year.
Very cool. Again, it's been a tough choice.
Sure
there's been so many things, but on that note, we're gonna take a 2-minute break, and we will be back and announce our new Gamer of the Year. Thank you, Matt Walters. Again, congratulations on a great run as Gamer of the Year for 2013.
Yes. Thank you, Doc.
Thanks. We'll be back, everybody, in 1 minute.